How's it going, everybody? My name is Nick, and I also go by Golden Guy, and I'm coming back to you with another Wi-Fi Draft League matchup. This one is week 6 of the UNPL. Unfortunately, you can see down in the right-hand corner, we did take another L last week against Flygon and his Florida Flygons. Absolutely nasty Deoxys speed, stored power set. Just we had nothing for it, and it took us away and wrecked us completely. That being said, we are looking to bounce back, and this week we are taking on yet another coach who came in, took over another team, and we're the first coach to fight them with their transactions. You know, luck of the draw. It kind of seems kind of pointed, you know what I'm saying? But it's okay. We are looking to bounce back against them and hopefully pick up a dub and get us back to 500 so that we can make a run for the playoffs. So let's jump into the matchup, see who we're playing against, and see what their team looks like. So we are taking on Coach Grum and his Philadelphia T-Tars this week. Battle for Philadelphia coming out as the T-Tars are taking on the Pinsirs. He is currently sitting at 3-2. I don't remember what the team was like before he got it, but I do know that he made several transactions. Among those would be the Volcanion and the Orthworm. I think the Electrode Hisui and potentially Urshifu Rapid Strike were also in those. He's got a really strong team. Terraphagos obviously can't terrastalize, but it can come out and eat a hit from full because it makes it its ability makes it any first hit as long as it's at full, a not very effective hit. And it has a pretty good move pool, good assault vest user, good boots user, has access to rapid spin, which I think is his only way of hazard control on the team is rapid spin Terraphagos. So I do anticipate it to come, and I anticipate it to have rapid spin on it. Other than that, it probably has ice beam for something like Dragapult. The Terra Star Storm, I think, is what the actual name of the move. It hits really hard, and it's a normal stab move. And then fourth move, probably something like Earth Power or something along those lines. And I could see Assault Vest or Heavy Duty Boots coming on it. Then he's got Terra Comfy. I love Comfy, and I love it as a Terramon. It goes absolutely in. However, I do think we have a means to stop it this week. It has access to Terra Fairy, Fire, and Ground. And yeah, that triage ability, meaning things like Draining Kiss, Giga Drain, Synthesis, get that +3 in priority, and it's just not fun to deal with. Yeah, I think he does have to bring it to help deal with the Dragapult, though. Then he's got Garchomp. From what I remember in his team analysis when he took it over, he likes to use a tanky Garchomp, which, good for him. But if he has an offensive one, then it's just it's slightly weaker, and I do think we can take it out. He does get access to Spikes, Rocks, Scale Shot setup, Swords Dance, some things along that nature. Rough Skin Rocky Helmet for a defensive set could be really rough. He's got Meowscarada. Meowscarada with that Protean ability, access to Stab Knockoff, Stab Sucker Punch, Flower Chick that always crits, Spikes, T-Spikes, U-Turn Out, great Scarf user, could be Banded, could be Sash. If it's lead, it's probably a Sash lead. Then he's got Pecharunt. Pecharunt was a pain for me to anti-build, I guess. It gets access to ghost moves, it gets access to poison moves, but it's very difficult for my team to switch into it and then do damage because my team is very physically offensive, and this thing has a massive 160 base defensive stat. That is absolutely insane. Then he's got Volcanion. I know that Volcanion can hit hard. I have it in another league right now, and it's my second kill leader, and I think it's like top 4 of the entire league behind my first kill leader. And it hits hard on the specially offensive side, but could be like a physical surprise set if it wanted to. Access to that water absorbability could come to deal with just water spam from Golduck, Terra Water Kilowattrel, Terra Water Colossal, Terra Water Samurott, so on and so forth. And he's got Urshifu Rapid Strike. I wish I had Volcanion right now going up against this thing. I saw this in the team builder. I was like, I don't know how to switch into it, and I don't very well. But hopefully we do have the things to do that. Obviously, Surging Strikes crits every time. So pair that with Flower Trick, Meowscarada, right? It's pretty insane. And then Great Scarf user, could be Punching Gloves, U-Turn, Trailblaze set, whatever have you. Then he's got Orthworm. I don't think these last 3 mons have very much viability in this matchup, but if he wants to catch me off guard, he could definitely bring any of the 3. So Orthworm, which is the second Terra Captain, it's Terra Steel, Electric, and Ghost. Ghost allows it to take those fighting hits that would otherwise hit Orthworm. Its ability Earth Eater means that we can't hit any ground moves into it because it's like ground water absorb, right? It just gets that health right back. And that pairs very nicely with the Terra Steel and the Terra Electric. It does get access to spikes and stealth rocks, body press, iron defense, stuff like that. Cannot use Shed Tail in this league. Grumpig, thick fat ability, nasty plot setup, calm mind setup, Terra Psychic, Terra Fire, Terra Dark, and yeah, it can hit hard if it gets set up, and it could just be a T-Wave utility set. I have used it in the past, and it does have relative viability in most draft matchups. And then last but certainly not least, the fastest mon in the match right now is Electrode Hisui. It's not Terra, so it's not as threatening, but it can still hit pretty hard on the electric side, which is why we have access to something like Volt Absorb, Kilowattrol, or what's its face over there, Toadscruel and stuff like that. And then it gets its Chloroblast, which is kind of like Steel Beam, but grass. And that's pretty much it. So let's talk about the team that we're bringing and why we're bringing it. First up, Big Mom coming back. Moonblast Psychic, Moonlight, and Baton Pass. We have the Unaware ability with a Rocky Helmet this week. This is to help us deal with Urshifu Rapid Strike. It shuts down any sort of setup Comfey set. Doesn't really want it, and it can also deal well with Garchomp, which is fantastic, and that's what it is there for. It's there for the Urshifu, it's there for the Comfey, it's there for the Garchomp. Obviously, Moonlight allows us to get that health back up, so we can continue to deal with them. Baton Pass out, we're not passing any stats off, so we can just Baton Pass out for a good pivot. Maybe if we expect the Pecharunt to come in, we can hit Psychics, so on and so forth. Moonblast is just relatively good coverage for his entire team. Then we've got Perona coming, Dragapult. This is going to be a Hex Will-O-Wisp Thunder Wave set, right? If I can burn pretty much anything on the team, it's neutral. And then Thunder Wave is there for things like Volcanion and potentially a Comfey or Meowscarada or something along those lines, but I would rather Will-O-Wisp those. U-Turn just to pivot in and out. Curse Body, this allows me to hopefully stop the Surging Strikes from Urshifu if I need to, and I can get that Will-O-Wisp off. Once these things get statused, then I can just Hex around and just do a significant chunk of damage. Next up, we've got Enel the Kilowattrol. This is my dedicated lead. Terra Flying. He doesn't really have any flying resist outside of a Steel Orthworm. And then I can just Thunderbolt that. I mean, it's really pretty simple. Volt Absorb for the Electrode potentially, or maybe a Thunderbolt or something, I think, from the Turtle, or maybe a Terra Blast from Orthworm or something like that. We are Sharp Beak to boost that Terra Flying Terra Blast, sorry. It two hit KOs pretty much at least It two hit KOs almost everything on the team, barring the Terra Steel super bulky Orthworm or like an Assault Vest, Terrapagos or Assault Vest, Volcanion. Next up, we got Zoro. This one's rocking a Choice Scarf this week. Faceless Edge, Air Slash, Ice Beam, and Flip Turn. Yeah, we are bringing mixed Samurott Hisui. The Air Slash is there, like I said, because he really doesn't have any switch-ins to flying moves, and it gets boosted by that Sharpness ability. Ice Beam is there for the Garchomp. Flip Turn, just in case we just want to come in and get out into something more favorable. And Ceaseless Edge is there to hopefully get at least one layer of spikes up, deal with a Ghost Orthworm, or help us with the Pecharunt get some chip damage, so that we can go in and eventually get into this guy, or this lady rather, Raiju the Sneasler. Dire Claw Close Combat Fling Big Nugget. Shout out to MV. That's what we're running this week with a Swords Dance. If we can get Raiju in front of the Terapagos, right? And it's got some damage, meaning it's going to die to a close combat. I can Swords Dance, as it probably switches out the Pecharunt, and then kill it on the following turn, assuming that I have some chip damage on the Pecharunt with the Fling Big Nugget at +2. That is a max HP, max defense bold Pecharunt that I'm talking about. And that would be absolutely fantastic, because from there I can just close combat the rest of the team, or Dire Claw a Comfey or something along those lines, and just run through the rest of the team with that. And then last but certainly not least is our other Urshifu check and Garchomp check. Look, the fairies are there to deal with the Urshifu and the Garchomp at the same time. And they both got Rocky Helmet and pretty much max defense. Strange Steam and Dark Pulse. Dark Pulse is there for the Pecharunt just so I can get some chip damage off. Pain Split for just to longevity. Defog in case Garchomp does happen to go for Spikes, or Stealth Rock, same thing for the Earthworm. Or even the Meowscarada, and Strange Steam, like I said, because he struggles with Fairy Spam. That's the team, why we're bringing it, what we're bringing. I'm going to try to get into this matchup with my opponent and get this match on the way. Right, looks like we have found him. Okay, we are connected here with Grum at about 50 seconds in. And we did exchange 6 in the very beginning. He said good luck, have fun. We said hey, good luck, have fun. And we were off by 2. He ended up not bringing the Urshifu or the Meowscarada, but instead brought Volcanion, which is pretty damn scary because we don't really have a special switch in. And he brought the Earthworm. So he's got 2 Terra options, Comfey and Earthworm. I expect it to be honestly, the Earthworm over the Comfey. Just given my team. I think it can, if it's Ghost, it can definitely make Raiju struggle a bit more, but I'm still just going to lead off with Enel here. And yeah, Enel's a great lead. He struggles against it without having some sort of Assault Vest user. I don't want to take any sort of like steam eruption from a modest Volcanion, that's for sure. I can take a Scald, and I can just 2-hit KO it with a Terra Blast. Let's see, it's Assault Vest, I don't 2-hit KO it. Garchomp is there. Okay, we're running down on time. Lock in your 6, bud. There we go, locked in a 6. And we're starting this match. We really do have to bounce back, and that's what we're going to try to do here today. Volcanion would be a fantastic lead. I would not be surprised because it is in that first slot. A lot of people like to do that. I like to just put my guys in alphabetical order. Monty's coming out. That's going to be the Earthworm. That's a good lead. He can honestly just set up hazards and be perfectly fine. That being said, I am just going to Terra Blast here. He could go, if he goes Ghost, right, then I'm not worried. If he goes Electric, then it's going to be doing the same damage regardless, and that's what we're going to go for. He knows this is our Terramon. That's what we're here to Terra. We don't have another option on the team, so why not just do it first thing first. Okay, we do get the Terra off, and we want to see what this Earthworm is going for. Is he gonna... He's not gonna Terra, but he's not gonna Terra, so let's see what kind of damage we get off. We're looking at least 40%. Oh! Oh! That is... Assault Vest? Max? What is that? Assault Vest. Holy cow, my guy. Okay. I mean, sure. I don't want to stay in, but I don't know what else to go for. Oh man, Heavy Slam's about to do a shit ton of damage. Let's get some damage off of Thunderbolt. The Heavy Slam's gonna do a lot of damage there. That's an Assault Vest set for sure. Okay. I do not like that, but we know that it can't. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. Okay. Sorry. Let's see. If I go out into Samurott on this Iron Head, right? I don't know why it says I have Sacred Sword. I don't. I have Flip Turn. Oops. But I can take the Iron Head, so let's go for that, because I don't think he's going to go for a fighting move. Or at least I'm pretty sure I don't. Oh, I do have Sacred Sword. Look at me! We love past Nick. I thought I had Flip Turn. Iron Head comes off. Okay. That is fine. And does he anticipate the Sacred Sword? Body press, we still live. And he shouldn't be able to take 2 Ceaseless Edges. Okay, so he does switch out, probably into Comfey or Garchomp. Hinge Person. So this motherfucker's AV Orthworm. Oh, okay. Rocky Helmet, Volcanion. Okay. And we did get some spikes up, which is fantastic. And that, what did that tell us about that Volcanion set? Is that he is max defense, max HP. Looks like it, yeah. Okay, so I am going to switch out into Perona here. So we see Iron Head and EQ on Orthworm and an AV. As he goes for Scorching Sands. Good place, good place. Scorching Sands on the Volcanion. No burn. No, he does snag the burn. That's unfortunate. I don't think I've ever hit a burn with Scorching Sands. But you know, go you. So, the name's Dragapult. I am just going to pretty sure I can just Thunder Wave anything except for the Volcanion. Right, so let's do it. Or I can Thunder Wave anything except for the Garchomp is what I meant to say. Hazards. I would love to get a Will-O-Wisp off on the Terapagos, but I'm just gonna play safe right now, hit what's in front of me. That Scorching Sands took us down to 250, which means it did 29%, which is it's like a modest. Boys, can you? That's weird. Thunder Wave comes off, and we miss. That's fantastic. I'm not going to worry about it. I can't worry about that right now. Okay. It's not muted on my end. I can see my mic going up and down, so I don't know what's going on the stream side. But I'm just going to go out into Clefable here. What do we see? Label comes out. Draining Kiss comes off. 295. As he does take the Rocky Helmet damage. So that's about 25%. That's not even modest. New Life Orb? Did I miss that? You could have done... It could be Pixie Plate or something along those lines too. I can just Baton Pass out. But, so what was that? That's 100. Okay, so he does switch out into the Orthworm probably. Yeah, here comes Monty. We see D-Kiss boosting item. So, Samurott into Volcanion, max defense. I can just go out into Samurott and hit the Cecil's Edge again and get up another layer of spikes. Actually, Orthworm. Sacred Sword kills from this range for sure, but I'm just going to go for Cecil's Edge. Get up another layer. Oh, we almost get a kill. Okay. So he's got 2 layers of spikes up as he goes for the body press. Takes us down to 1. Cool. I can just go out into Big Mom here. I don't think he goes for an Iron Head. He needs to get hazards up. Iron Head, ooh, good job. Okay. That's fine though, because he does die to Rocky Helmet. Clef picks up that kill. Rocky Helmet. Write that down and get Orthworm off of the layout. Let me see if I can deal with this. Voice and audio. Input. Jamie, if you can hear me, just type a message saying you can hear me. I think I changed it over. And yeah, we're going from there. We did just pick up that kill with a Rocky Helmet on the Iron Head. He's thinking pretty hard about this next move. Count Olaf comes out. We haven't seen that one. That's the Pecharunt. That's... Oh, he's not Boots. Okay. That's fantastic, actually. Okay. So, Clef is in against Pecharunt. 137. He's definitely faster. I think... I don't need Zoro anymore. I don't think, at least. So I'm gonna go off sack Zoro to Pecharunt. Hopefully. And go from there. Malignant Chain comes off. Expected. Chain. Zoro goes down, but Zoro got 2 layers of spikes up, which is absolutely fantastic. So Dragapult could come in here, maybe live a Shadow Ball. We live a Shadow Ball, unless it's modest, right? So I'm just gonna fire off a Will-O-Wisp. And if I can, cripple, let's say, the Terapagos, fantastic. I would go out into Terapagos here expecting a Shadow Ball or something along those lines. Because unless he's AV Petarant or even, I don't even know, AV Petarant, Max Badef, Cassiberry Petarant. All I know is that he is not Boots, which is fantastic because we get that chip damage that we need for Sneasler. Because if Sneasler is at +2, right? Counter Lock goes out. Who's coming in? Who's coming in? Sunny. Who's Sunny? Have we seen that one? No, we haven't. Terapagos is Sunny. That's cool. Come on. Let me get Samurott off the layout. Yes, we hit the Will-O-Wisp, baby! Samurott. And that is Heavy Duty Boots, Terapagos. Fantastic. Okay. No worries. We're just out here vibing, guys. As we take him down, so that's not going to do much. Let's see. I'm going to U-turn. Out into Wheezing, I think. No, we'll U-turn. That's like max defense, which is like normal Terapagos. Go out into Big Mom. We're at 137. Flash. Ooh, good plays. Good plays. I am going to stay in, right? Because if I can stay in and potentially heal up, then that's great. But I am just going to let him have this as he takes us down with the Flash Cannon. Clefable goes down to Terapagos. I guess it was a decent read because I don't really have. Now, what I want to know is, 1, does Sneasler live in Earth Power? We do. Cool. I'm gonna let this sit while I update my layout and get Clefable off of the layout. And now I'm going to go out into Sneasler, Sword Stance up, and see what we can do from here. Because he's definitely Heavy Duty Boots. So we Sword Stance up. Volcanion can come out. If Garchomp is Scarf, then it can come out. If he switches directly into Garchomp, then it's Scarf. I would go into Petarant here. Pinch person. Oh, okay. Take the spikes. We've already saw that you were... Rocky helmet, my guy. And let's say you are max defense. That was like really bold of you. I'm gonna close combat. Sneasler takes the kill on Volcanion. Rocky helmet. I was like, is it not going down? What's happening? Okay, who's coming in next? If Garchomp comes in, it's Scarf. I'm just saying that. If Garchomp comes in right now, then I go out into Wheezing. If Pecharon comes in, I hit Fling. If Comfey comes in, I hit Dire Claw. If Terrapica Count-O-Lock comes in. Okay, here we go. Take that. And Fling Big Nugget. Fling Big Nugget. You're not Culverberry. Fling the Big Nugget! Yeah, baby! Sneasler getting the Unburden boost. Sneasler getting the kill on Pecharon. Fling the Big Nugget. Shout out to Envy. Shout out to Envy. Hashtag Envy. Oh my goodness. Heat plays in the chat. Pecharon goes down. And that should, like, we should be able to take it from there, guys. Holy cow, that worked. Oh man. Let's see. Comfey. Where is it at? Okay. We take the Draining Kiss. Dire Claw kills. Klaus comes out. That's the Garchomp. Garchomp gets hurt by spikes. Any sashes are broken. We close combat. Let's see. Comfey at... Yep. Sneasler gets another kill against the Garchomp. Rough Skin hurts us. And this is going to defend. So I don't think it was Life Orb. Garchomp goes down. I am going to... If Comfey comes out, I'm going to save... Sneasler for the Terrapagos. That's Comfey. And I don't think it was Life Orb, but I honestly don't remember seeing it. We are sitting at 214. 71%. If this is Pixie Plate, then it's a roll in our favor. I'm gonna switch out into Smoker, baby. Because if this was Choice Specs, or potentially, I didn't see if it was Life Orb, but I will be able to scout it out here if he goes for an attack, right? We're going to lose our Unburden boost, which is perfectly fine. I don't need it, because if I come in, I can hit Dire Claw on the Comfey. Like, if I bring this back in, right? I can hit Dire Claw on the Comfey, and that's great. So we're sitting at 324. He's going to Terra... Oh, he could be Terra Fairy too, and that would do a lot more damage, wouldn't it? He's ground. Okay, which means that he would have lived the the Dire Claw. Good on him. Terra Blast comes out. It doesn't affect us. Awesome. And I can just Strange Steam for free. I think he's I think he is Choice Specs. Strange Steam comes off. Just whittle you down, buddy. Whittling you down. I'm gonna Strange Steam again. Okay, so yeah, I definitely. He's playing the Comfey like it is Choice Spec. If it's like Choice Scarf Draining Kiss, good on him. He does go for the Rapid Spin and then gets away the spikes, which is fine for us. I'm not too worried about it. We do. Oh, Weezing takes out the Terapagos on a crit. I don't know if that crit mattered, because I really wasn't paying attention to the amount of damage it did originally. Terapagos goes down. I'm staying in and just going for the Strange Steam. Trick, okay, you gonna trick me, what do you got? Choice Specs, okay, I'll take him. We were right, so he was Choice Specs. We're just gonna Strange. I probably could have Dark Pulse there and been fine, but we're gonna let Weezing pick up the last kill, hopefully, if we can connect here. Yes! Double poison for the win! Oh, and he picks up another crit. That one didn't matter, I know that. Holy cow. And we get the 4-0 dub against Grum and his Philadelphia T-Tars. Sneasler coming in absolute clutch. We love to see it. It's the first time that Sneasler's done much all season, and that win felt absolutely fantastic. I honestly don't know if the crit on Terapagos mattered, because he could have been like heavy duty. He was obviously heavy duty boost, right? And that means that he potentially could have had Recover. And if he had Recover, then I just go out into something else, sack it off, bring in Sneasler, and hit Close Combat into it. Close Combat was free at that point because the Comfey had already terrestrialized, so Close Combat was free, and that's, I think Sneasler picks it up there at the end. So I'm not sure how much the crit mattered. I apologize if there were any other hacks that I missed. I was focused over here trying to get other things going, and yeah. But Philadelphia Pinsirs picked up a win. We are now 3-3, sitting back at 500. So, and our opponent is now back down to, or is now down at 3-3, sitting at 500. They'll be looking to bounce back next week. We're looking to continue this streak. We did make some transactions. Video will hopefully go up before or after this next match, I guess, or this match, sometime, right? Transaction video will go up, and hopefully we can figure it out from there and just make our way into the playoffs. But all of that being said, my name is Nick. I am your coach of the Philadelphia Pinsirs, and I'll be seeing you guys. Peace.